You can go eat my salad for me, please, Stephen. I'm sorry. All right, good evening, everyone. Ooh, it's out, it's out, it's out. Only one and a half and 1:30. Don't do it to 2 minutes. No, no 2 minutes. Oh, and only one a minute and 30 seconds. Good evening, everyone. Today is Wednesday, July 10th. Welcome to the Trap Lounge. My name is Kimble L, and I'm your Trap Therapist. I'll just wait a few minutes to see how many people will come on before I get started because I'm going to do my mental health check-in. Turn my blessing music down just a little notch. Give me a second. Amen. Tonight I'm listening to some classical music just to set my mind right. Thank you, babe. I really don't want to melody. Okay. Oh, it has been hot as I don't know what in Philly for the past. Hey, what's up, Ty? The past couple of weeks since we've been back from Hawaii. Actually, we came back from Hawaii on I think Friday, the 27th of June, and it's been heck of a hot. It's been in a heat wave since then. So the city is on a heat alert. So I'm hoping everybody is drinking plenty of fluids and staying out of horrendous activities. Just working home, right? Just working home. Thanks, sweet. And I am drinking some hot tea tonight. I am drinking. It's not really hot, but I'm drinking some tea tonight. Um, Tonight's subject is the psychological and emotional and financial state of our well-being. I think this is a fitting topic for us because there's been a lot going on in America with our psychological, our emotional, and our financial state of well-being. I feel uh, there's been a lot going on. This past Monday, me and my family laid our mother to rest. That was a very emotional. It's still very emotional for my family and I. We're going through this grieving process, and it's a different loss for all four of my mother's children. I'm the middle child. My brother's the oldest. Then it's my twin sister. Then it's my little sister, which is the youngest. So it's a different grieving process for all four of us. We laid to the rest Monday. So Monday was a really, really rough day for all of us. Very rough. I think Tuesday it really set in. I didn't get out of my bed till 2:30 in the afternoon. Um, and today I didn't get up until maybe 11, just to, get some of this stuff done. I just want to try to keep a normal routine, whatever that looks like for me. I am a mental health professional, so I'm telling myself mentally to keep that normal routine. I would tell somebody that was coming into my office, try to keep a normal routine going. And things have changed. You lost this loved one, but try to keep us some normalcy going as you can. So that's why I wanted to come on here tonight and still do um, the Trap Lounge, something I love to do. This actually got started because of my mom, with her mental health. So I'm just going to do this mental health check-in today. Um, if you guys can see it, I am in a different spot again. Today I'm sitting in my dad's recliner. I've sat here all day. When I got up this morning, I sat in this recliner all day, just in peace, in quietness. I just sat in quietness. And actually I'm so thankful for my husband. He did come home and he sat in quietness too. He didn't turn the TV on. He had his earbuds in all day, just sitting. I was just, I just needed that stillness. So I've been sitting in quietness all day. So I'm going to do this mental health check-in. So if you are in a great mood, put up a red heart, emoji heart. If you are in a okay mood, put up that blue emoji heart. If you're in a meh mood, put up a yellow emoji heart. If things are tough and you're struggling, put up a green emoji heart. If you're having a hard time and you wouldn't mind someone was to reach out to you, put up a purple emoji heart. If you're in a really dark place and you put up that broken heart emoji heart. If you're having harmony and balance in your life, put up a pink emoji heart. If you're feeling optimistic and uplifting, put up that orange emoji heart. If you're feeling like you're in a shitty place right now, put up that brown emoji heart. If you're having mixed emotions and blankness, innocence, and minimalism, put up that white emoji heart. If my girlfriend Carla is on here, you can put up a great emoji heart if you're feeling cool and self-restraint. If you're feeling relaxing and friendly, put up that light blue emoji heart. If you're having some sadness and some anger, put up that black emoji heart. I think I put up the emoji heart with the white ribbon around it. Just again for some grief, just for some balance here. For my family, to be grateful for my family, just to make sure I'm paying respects to my mother and my family, just to give everybody that sense of Ty, what's going on, bud? What's listen, I'll text you right after this show. You know how me and you are. I got you. I'll text you right after this show. So as I was going through helping and getting things together, the psychological, emotional, and financial things, even with us going through, even with us going through with the loss of my mother, a lot of things was going on. We have had so many things going on in life with COVID, after COVID, during COVID. The aftermath has been so devastating with everybody. So I got here a complex combination of physical, mental, emotional, social health factors. Well-being is strongly linked to happiness and life satisfaction. Well-being could describe as how you feel about yourself and life. We haven't had a lot of that. We're going through hills and valleys, and it's more valleys than hills, it seems like sometimes. A lot of people are getting tested right now. A lot of people are getting afflictions in their body right now. A lot of our elderly are passing away. Our grandmothers and our great grandmothers, our mothers are, we're losing a lot of people with health reasons, right? So I was reading, I gotta make sure I got this right. So one of the things I was talking about in the psychological sense, I was talking to my family yesterday because I was with my family all the way around. And one of the things that America is really right now in the uproar is this 2024 presidential election. Don't shut your live videos off. I know no one wants to hear about Donald Trump and Joe Biden, but this is what's going on right now. We have to talk about this because, like my best friend called me this morning just to check in, and she was like, "Listen, if we don't talk about this, this is not going to affect us. This is just going to affect our grandchildren and their children. It's going to affect our grandchildren and their children." So they did a poll, and it says that the election as a whole it has so many negative emotions. It's stirring up anxiety, stress, nervousness. People are really angry about this election. A lot of people are saying that they're not going to vote. They said this before, when Trump was running against Biden in the beginning. They were going to vote against the lesser than evil, so they voted for Biden, Joe Biden, right? Now that ex-President Trump can run again, he's running again, and Biden's going to run as well. He's running for office again for a second term, and a lot of people are saying they're not going to vote. They're not going to vote for either person, either party. So there are some issues that a lot of people are saying that's in that they need to be fighting for. One of the issues that was brought up, that Roe versus Wade thing, abortion, body and reproductive autonomy. A lot of women are saying, how can a man tell a woman what to do with her body? And when that thing got reversed, there's a lot of states. I know in Pennsylvania, you can still have those rights. We still have those rights in Pennsylvania, depending on what's going on in special cases. But a lot of places, abortion is illegal. This is 2024. How did we step back in time? I told my husband, I said, when we were on the plane and we were going from Philadelphia to Houston, we went back an hour. We went back an hour. And then from Houston to Hawaii, we jumped 6 hours? 6 hours back. Is that not traveling in time? That's traveling in time. You want to build a time machine, just go catch a flight somewhere. So how did we go from Roe versus Wade to saying it was illegal to illegal? Then we went and said it was legal. Let a woman do what she wants with her body. And it was for many, many years, women did what they wanted with their bodies, and now it's back illegal. And we're having all these different opinions on it. But now we have this gender affirming thing. We're having all these issues. You got a question? What's the question? Talk to me, because this is called Let's Talk. Talk to me. What's the question? What's the question? Because psychologically, this is messing me up. I can't have no children. I'm waiting for my daughter to have some children. But what if it's a complication with her pregnancy? You have a mental health question. Go ahead and talk to me. What's the mental health question? Because we're talking about the psychological, emotional, and financial state of our well-being. If you have a mental health question, give it to me. Not only are we talking about the autonomy, the reproductive bodily system, gender affirming, we're talking about healthcare. We a lot of people were saying that Barack Obama was a puppet, but he did put out healthcare for everybody. That was a good thing. Healthcare. He's trying to snatch this thing back. A lot of people moved to Canada. He's trying to make the educational system, and people, you guys are not paying attention to the educational system. If he privatized schools, how many parents can pay for that? He said, should we? So Somerset underscore OGC24 said, should we just worry about making ourselves happy instead of depending on someone else to do it? Absolutely. Well, first of all, I'm going to let you know this: happiness only lasts for a few times. Happiness doesn't last for forever. Joy is something that you get from the maker, the creator. Happiness, and Will Smith hit on that. Will Smith hit on that with Jada. He said, I can't make you happy. You have to find the things that make you happy. I can only add to your happiness. Am I answering your question? So if you know things that you find happiness in, hobbies, things that you like doing, be it materialistic things, traveling, eating, going to nice restaurants, the things that you like to wear, cologne, if those things make you happy, and you're with a significant other, they're adding on to that because now they're going with you traveling. Now they have on matching sets like me and my husband. A lot of people was asking, how did you get him to wear the clothes, the same matching outfits that you wore? Well, his favorite color is red. So if I bought that and that red, he wore it. He wore it. He's actually wearing the red pants right now. And because he was with me, he was happy. Anytime my husband's with me, he's happy. Anything that I like doing and he's with me, he's happy. Not saying that he's happy because he's with me, he's just adding on to my happiness. I always tell my husband, you need to do stuff and you need to find things that you like to do. Because if I don't live past your lifespan, what's going to make you happy? That's why a lot of people, when they live with their spouses or with their significant others, once their significant other pass away, a year later, 6 months later, they pass away too because that person made them happy. You should know your place, your happiness in other people because they will let you down. So that's another thing. That's another thing. You shouldn't. Someone should not be the most thing that makes you happy. It shouldn't be that way because like Miss D. Deverett said, what if they leave you? What if they leave you? Did you come on this side because my if I move it. What if they leave you? So if you're with somebody and they're not making you happy, maybe you're not happy with yourself. It might not be that person. It might you might not be happy with yourself. You have to look at yourself within. Listen, when I just had a conversation before I took my bereavement leave. There was a woman that was upset. She I'm not going to spill her tea. She was very upset. And she was saying, I was suggesting that her and her husband go to couples counseling. And I told her, because she was excited, she was going to go. They was going to go. But I told her, I said, what you should do when you get in couples counseling is don't look at what your husband did, the mistakes that your husband did. Because if you go in looking at the mistakes your husband did, you're not going to get anything out. You're not going to get anything out of counseling. Go into counseling with goals, how you want to make yourself better. You can't go in saying, well, he did this and he did that, and that's why we're here. All the finger pointing, you're not going to get anything done. You're pointing the finger, and all the therapist is really doing is being a referee, putting out fires. You are only accountable for yourself. When you got married, you said, I'm going to be with my wife or I'm going to be with my husband for better, for worse, for sickness and health, to death do us part. The husband did the same thing. So the wife needs to figure out and find out the wife duties and stay in the wife role. You cannot go over to the husbandly role. And the same thing for the husband. The husband can't go over to the wifely role. So when you're in your wife duties, you're looking straight ahead. You're in your lane. Y'all got me all off topic. But when you're in the husband duties, you're looking straight ahead and you're in your lane. You can't drive his car and he can't drive yours. Y'all probably can wear the same pants. Y'all put them on the same way, but I'm sure he wear a different size than you. That's how we make those mistakes. And the guy said it the other day on social media. He was like, "Yo, when is this battle with with couples back and forth? Why are we battling in each other? Why are we in a competition with he got this and she got that? This is my woman. I shouldn't be in competition with her. I should be cheering her on. When are we going to stop this battle with and being in competition with my mate? I shouldn't be in competition with my mate. If we feel that way, stay away from me. If I can't get up in the morning and make him smile after he brushed his teeth, he know that routine now. He used to be so mad. He'd be like, "Give me a kiss, baby." I'm like, no. He was mad. He'd be like, "Your breath stink too." I'm like, "I know that. That's why I don't want to kiss you. That's why I want to kiss you." He used to think because his breath was like the hawk, mine like the hawk too. That's why I don't want to kiss you. I have a hygiene problem, but I don't want to kiss you with all these germs up in my mouth. He used to get so upset about that. But now he's like, "Baby, I done brushed my teeth. I did too. Let's kiss." I can kiss you now. Remember, we met online. We talked for 10 months online. And what happened? Bam! COVID happened. 10 months. And then COVID happened. And after COVID happened, the city shut down. Let me get back to my topic. I'm going to invite you on the show, Somerset, so we can talk about the birds, the bees, the flowers, and the trees, the he's and the cheese, the them and the days. Listen. I'm going to invite you back on my show. So not only in politics, and these are some serious things. Don't listen to what the media is saying. All the stuff that you've seen on TV, you have to do your research. This stuff is going to affect us 2025, 2026, 2028. But this stuff is major. Education, our social security, our retirement, jobs. This stuff is going to affect us. So what I was looking at, we got two candidates. We got President Biden and you got the former President Trump. 35% of America feels anxious. 33% of America feels stressed. 35% of America is nervous. 34% of America is angry. And I think those angry people is the people that had them tiki torches, that did the insurrection. Those people that we didn't even know about that was in the bushes. The people who crossed the Mason-Dixon line. I said it. I see the Trump from some people out of the bushes that we thought was, okay. Okay. We got 33% of America that's hopeful. 33%. Now, these were the concerns about, Biden. First of all, I did not know he was 81 years old. My grandmother passed away, she was 86. They're trying to say that, he has some mental health issues going on. Less than half of the Democrats want him out. They're trying to, get him to drop out, to run. Trump, he's 78 years old. He's been a convicted felon, and his convictions, his felonies has serious charges to it. Serious charges. Now, if he grew up in North Philly, where I was from, he would be under the jail. He would be a lifer right now. I was reading the article, and it was saying that Trump has a dysregulated mind. He has this thinking of this neurotic, magical thinking. He's not able to handle chronic stress. If y'all seen him on that show, what was that show, babe, that he was on? I watch a lot of TV, so I don't know what show he was on. Sorry, I don't know what show that is. But you got to understand that if this man becomes president, and he said this, he is going to run as an authoritarian. He's going to run as an authoritarian regimen. He's going to be a dictator. And a lot of people, I don't know if you've been seeing the memes that have been put up. They take Hitler's face from the top and to the bottom off and put Trump's face in here for Trump. Oh, he was on The Apprentice. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. He was on The Apprentice. So he just think this whole big world is a game show to him. Now, I didn't watch the debates. I didn't watch it. A lot of people said, Biden was forgetting his words. We already knew that Joe Biden, I knew, if you study your people, we knew that Joe Biden had a stuttering problem prior to him becoming the president when he was a senator. We knew this. He took some speech classes, some verbal classes, and he got himself together. We knew that Trump was a butthole before he got into the presidency. I couldn't believe the man won. Who voted for him? Because I didn't. And then when he didn't win the presidency the next term, he didn't want to turn over the White House. Who does things like that? Sore loser. He was like, I'm not giving the keys to nobody. Matter of fact, I'm going to call all my little country buddies, and we're going to rally not to turn this thing over. And nobody thought that was strange. The nation, we're worried. We're really worried. We're really worried. If you guys are worried, this is the real why everybody, he didn't mix it up. He didn't mix up his words when he told Trump he gonna step up. He said what? He told Trump he was gonna step with a porn star while your wife was woo. I'm gonna tell you why America is deathly afraid not to allow Biden to run again for president. Dom, you probably agree with me. The reason why they don't want Biden to run for president again, because if he's unable, if he's unfit, as they're saying, if he's unfit to run for president, who's the vice president? Because if you're unfit to run for president, your vice president steps in. Who's the vice president? I'll give you a moment to think about it. There you go, Dom. They don't want no black lady. They don't want another black person, period. Even a woman. Because if not even a black woman. Because remember, Hillary was running. Okay? Hillary was running. It don't even matter. She could have been the grand incredible Hulk woman that we was watching on TV. It don't matter which woman it was. That's why they don't want Joe to run again. Because if Joe get incompetent and Joe cannot run, the duties of the president can now get passed over to the second person in charge, which is the vice president of the United States. And who is that person? Kamala Harris. Yo, we already gave you a black person. We gave you one. We ain't giving you another one. Tell America what you really want to say. Y'all worried about Biden's and his cognitive ability, but did y'all forget that almost 4.5, 5 years ago, Trump said, "Oh, if you just try to use, possibly maybe use disinfectants as an injection for the coronavirus." YouTube it. He was saying, "Oh, it was just a spoof." No, he was for real, and he just said something stupid about some batteries and electrics and sharks. The man is crazy. As I said, sadly, lots of Americans are saying that they're not going to vote in this election. People are hopeless and helpless. Mm. Ooh. It was a poll done April 2024, the Research Lab poll. It says as many Americans feel extremely angry about news and politics, and I'm probably one of those people. That's why I don't watch TV as often. I can't do it. I believe she will be ready and really to handle the job. I do believe she be ready. Mia Parker, even though some of her tactics, she's getting some things done. She has a nice team behind her. Shout out to Mia Parker. I take my hat off to you. We don't like change. Nobody likes change. Nobody likes change, but things will get done. They will get done. There has been a lot of devastation. Since COVID, 30%, 38% more people have had mental health care since COVID. 38%, and that's in America. 38%. Emotionally, yesterday while I was tending to some stuff, some personal stuff, I was at my little sister's house and they was telling me that from Fox News internationally, because now we see things internationally on TV as well. There was a bombing at a hospital. 42 children had died. So not only are we having issues in our city, in our part of the world, now we see in worldwide because of the internet, the World Wide Web, C-SPAN, CNN, news is on all the time. So not only do you see channel 6, 3, 10 news, 29 news, you see CNN news, you see all the world news, you're seeing it all the time. This is depressing. It pushes you to a limit. We also had some fallen leaders. Tony Evans, shout out to Tony Evans for stepping down. I applaud Tony Evans for saying, listen, whatever that thing was back in the day, he settled it. I'm going to step down and allow someone else to lead my flock because I have sinned and I need to get myself together. Instead of, something coming out before. Whatever happened to TD Jakes, whatever happened with Joel Osteen, all these other leaders, things have come out prior. Ms. D said, I feel that God is very unhappy with us right now, and that is why the world is where it is now. Which takes me into our next little segment. Our kids are certainly out of control. They have no consequences for their acts. No consequences. These kids are doing senseless killings. They are defiant to any authority. One kid, I still have it in my mind, the little guy that I interviewed when my last day as an intake specialist. He was like, Miss, listen, to die young is legendary. I think he was 16. He was like, I said, well, what age is it that you think you're gonna live to? 16. He was like, probably 26. To die young is legendary. And I'm going to say this started out early. If you paid attention, when my kids were growing up, maybe mid in their teenagers years, they stopped watching Nickelodeon and a lot of those kid channels because I start seeing Zach and Cody and all of them on the boat, whatever show they was on, but where was the parents? SpongeBob, they ain't had no parents. And I was like, first of all, SpongeBob he a little old. That's so Raven. Where the parents at? But because we was too busy at work trying to make money to give our kids the things that we never got, we got the discipline, but we didn't get the clothes, the shoes, going out to the movies, going to concerts. We got the discipline. So we wanted to give our kids everything. And in order for us to give our kids everything, we had to do doubles, triples, go to school and work. So what did we do? Make sure our kids was home. We worked 7 to 3, came home, fed them, and went to work 11 to 7. Right back 7 to 3. We made sure they went to school, right back. So just as they seen the parents on the TV not being home, we wasn't home either. Our kids was raising themselves. And so now you see these kids cussing and fussing and being nasty, disrespectful, robbing old people, pushing down pregnant women, not even getting up on the bus to give a person a seat. They don't care. F you, lady. And I'm sorry, I would choke one of your kids. I would choke one of your children. That's why I'm glad my car, Jesus, please don't let the car shuffle, or shut down. Lord have mercy, God. My car keeps running. Because if I have to catch any type of public transportation, it's going to be something. Every day when I get up in the morning, I pray for patience. I tell you no lie. I pray for patience for myself and for people in the street. It's hard out there. Who is hard out there? You go to the supermarket, somebody bumping into you, they ain't saying excuse me. They don't care. They looking at you like you got the problem. I'm gonna get to this rap music. Help us, Lord, help us. Ooh, help us. The mumble rap was all right. I learned a little bit of it. We even got down with the little gospel rap. I learned a little bit of it. Thank you, Todd Trippin, for the gospel rap. But the rap now is so demonic. It has devil worship in there. It has witchcraft and witch practices up in there. And y'all not even listening to this music to help your children get by. They putting spells all on you. I swear to you. Today, Wednesday. I'm forgetting my days. Remember, it's been a long week. It's been a long, long week. So last Tuesday. Yeah, because I walked my dog on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So last Tuesday, I'm walking my dogs, like 6:45. I see a lady open her car door. As she opened her car door, she's literally, and I listen, she's literally pouring something around her car. And then she's throwing something after she pours it around her car. She's throwing something over her shoulder as I said, what in the wackety world is she? She must have seen me look at, because I stopped. And so she stopped mid throw. I said, good morning. She's like, good morning. I wanted to say, miss, what you doing? But listen. And they're putting it out here blatantly for you to see it. They ain't hiding no more. Remember, we used to watch shows like Bewitched, The Wizard of Oz, The Wiz, I Dream of Jeannie. Doja Cat is all up in it, honey. all up in it. Lil Nas, all listen. They ain't hiding no more. And y'all think our psychological, emotional, and financial state is not, our well-being is not jacked up? I'm not going to be before you long. Ain't that what the pastor say? I got 15 minutes. I'm not going to be before you long. Now, we are in a financial outcry. None of us can make ends meet. Nobody right now. If you can make ends meet, let me know, please. Listen, send me an inbox so you can come on and let us know how you make ends meet, because this is ridiculous what I'm about to say now. Who has gotten a raise since COVID ended? I'll wait. I will say I haven't gotten a raise. I went from a better pay. I used to work outpatient for a company that I won't name. Now I work a city job. I'm a city employee. So I work a better pay. I have better benefits. So who has gotten a raise since COVID? Because remember the stimulus check that you just got, that rebate check that you just got, and the income tax you just got, that was your money. That was all your money. Mm-hmm. That was all your money. Uncle Sam just gave you your money back from you. Remember to go back to your Social Security and your retirement that we may not even get. Keep messing with Donald. But we cannot make ends meet. I looked it up. It says a family of four without rent. Without rent, a family of four. This is computer generated from AI. I don't know who he think he's talking to or lying about. But a family of four without rent can make 4,005 can live off of. I'm sorry, can live off of $4,572.24 a month. That's not what rent. That's not what rent. A single person can live off of $1,281 without rent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now I asked AI this too. How much is a gallon of milk? Almost $5.59. How much is a loaf of bread? $3.49. How much is a dozen eggs? $2.24. I already know how much water costs. Water is you can get three things of water for $10.98 from ShopRite. You go to Cousin, you probably get it for the same amount. The average person you have to be making right now $45 an hour if you want to make it living in Philadelphia. If you want to make it in Philadelphia, the average person has to make $45 an hour. $45 an hour. A person's monthly mortgage, the lowest they have it is $1,869. A person's monthly mortgage. And we're not in a financial crisis. And that was before Biden and Trump. Okay. And I'm going to talk about these scams that everybody been getting into. We had watched what? The Beekeeper. So if you haven't watched The Beekeeper, watch The Beekeeper. It's on Prime. It's on Prime. Watch The Beekeeper because it's talking about a lot of scams. We already know a lot of people still losing their jobs. Gas prices are going up. Car insurance is going up. Stuff that doesn't even went up. But the most popular scams right now is the online shopping scams. Amazon is doing it. Banks is doing it. Wells Fargo is hitting people. They was hitting people for credit cards, sending you credit cards that you didn't even ask for with all this money, for your credit 1 year. You didn't even ask for these credit cards. And then you go use them and now your credit messed up. Bank of America was doing it for a while. Cryptocurrency is the most ones. The romance scams. People saying that there was what's the guy named from Creed? Send him a plane ticket and he'll go, pay you for something. Credit card fraud, email scams, Medicare scams. Listen, if you get an 876 number call you is from Jamaica, it's a scam. If it's a 268 number from Antigua, it's a scam. If it's a 649 number from the Turks, it's a scam. Do not answer the phone. Delete it and block it because they can still get through. Delete it and block it. They can still get through. Even those at work home scams, they scams. Try to get to the national do not call registry and block the number and let them know that it's a scam as well. All right, guys. So how do we manage all the stress of the day? How can we manage everything that's going on with your psychological, your emotional, and your financial? Especially right now with this nasty heat wave and our ACs are overworked. And that means our electric bills are going to go up. I would say, and I know my husband wants to shake his head. He wants to shake his head. He wants to shake his head. We just had 2 major holidays come through. So your June 19th, your Juneteenth holiday pay, and your July 4th holiday pay. If you got both of those holiday pays, add that towards your AC bill, your electric bill. Add it towards that because you're going to need it. You're going to need it. Just put it towards that bill. Try to stay hydrated. Find some good sales. Shop Right Cousins, BJ got good sales. Don't let the gas in your tank go down to half a tank. It'll save you some money, trust me. It'll save you some money. About your emotional and your psychological, have healthy supports. Surround yourself with people without judgment. You'll know who these people are. It can just be 2 people. It can be 2 people. One of my persons don't even live in Philadelphia. Shout out to my girlfriend, Deb Bird. She don't even live in Philadelphia. And I don't know how she be knowing, but she be knowing. Shout out to my girl, Deb Bird. You only need 2 people. Have a healthy support system. It ain't nothing when you feel alone. When you are around a whole group of people and you still feel alone. 2 people. 2 people. Think about those 2 people tonight. And if you're able, call one of them and say, listen, you are my person. And they'll be like, what are you talking about, son? You are my person. If I call you 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, if I'm sobbing, if snot running down my nose, if I just come up to you and hug you, you are my person. Deb knows she's my person. I call and fuss and fuss and fuss. And all she got to say is, Kimber. I calm down, shut my mouth. I bite my tongue. Because half of the time she already knows she's right. But I need that. I need that center. I need that. Because I will go from 0 to 1,000. She will bring me right back there. My husband, I get in bed, he'll just rub my back. He'll hold me. We don't even have to say nothing sometimes. I'll lay on his chest. It ain't even no exchange of words. Find you that support system. People without judgment. Reduce your stress. Do not put too much on you. People learn your no. At work, with your family, learn your no. No does not mean that you're incapable of doing something. No just means you can set a boundary for yourself. Because some people will use you. I tell people all the time, you have givers and you have takers. Giver jobs is just to give. You're going to give. A taker job is just a take. They're going to take. A taker will never ask you, you need something? Are you all right? They will never. They're just going to keep taking. So a giver, your job is to say, hey, I am running low. Let me step back for just a moment and refuel, rejuvenate, reset, and relax. There are 7 days in a week. One day should be for yourself. Jesus rested. There's so many times I have read in the Bible where he went to a mountain and he slipped away for a little bit just to pray, just to rest, just to talk to the Father. Listen, Jesus had a lot on his shoulders, but he slipped away to pray, to get his mind right, to talk to the Father. We not him, but we need to talk to the Father. We need to slip away to get our mind right. It's just one day. Just one day. It don't even have to be for the whole day. I'm going to take me a whole day, though. I learned that. Take me a whole day. I got an S on my chest, but I'm not Superman. I can't do it. I can't keep doing it anymore. I'm getting older. It's just one day. Sleep. Now, for the people that can't get no sleep, please go to your primary care doctor. Sleep is very, very important. How can you rest your body? How can you rest your mind? You need at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Go to your primary care doctor. Let your primary care doctor know that you're not sleeping. Maybe you have sleep apnea. Maybe it's a medical issue. Let them do a sleeping study on you. It's not always about medication. Let them do a sleep apnea. Let them do the test on you to see what's wrong. Maybe you have a closed nasal passage. It might be something else that you're not sleeping. For the psychological part, work on one long-term goal. A long-term goal is something like for 6 months out to a year. My long-term goal is in 3 years. It's really long-term. And that is to move out of Philadelphia. My long-term goal. So if you have a long-term goal, you should have a short-term goal too. My short-term goal is from week to week. So my short-term goal is to have a topic for next Wednesday. Next Wednesday Trap Lounge. Practice gratitude. Somebody told me today, my coach, my dietary coach said, give yourself some grace. I smile when I see that because I tell people that all the time on the hotline. Give yourself some grace. Practice gratitude. Focus on positivity and stay connected. Stay connected, guys. Well, that is the end of the show. It is almost 9:30, so I get to go on and see my sister Stephanie Love God with the prayer request. I am so thankful that I'm always on time now for 9:30 prayer. I love you guys. Have a good night and be blessed.